What's going on, everybody? RJ Ochoa here from SB Nation's bloggingtheboys.com. Hope all is well wherever you are. We hope you're happy, safe, healthy, and that you are still in a state of euphoria after the Dallas Cowboys prospered against the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday. It was an important victory for the Cowboys, their first of the season, and one, to be quite frank with you, not a lot of people thought was possible given all of the players that the Cowboys were dealing without and all of the football adversity that they were up against. But it was an impressive performance by the good guys and one that is worth celebrating, which is exactly what we are here to do. It's highlights time. Here are all of the notable plays between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers in Week 2. We start with Blake Jarwin playing in this stadium for the first time since suffering his season-ending injury against the Rams last year. Great job up the seam. We know Blake Jarwin has a lot of success there. Dak Prescott finding his man. Nice first down. All right, Tony Pollard time. Handoff. There you go. Get around, pick up your block, and get in the end zone. Love to see this. First Cowboys touchdown on an opening drive since the tail end of the 2019 season. Great utilization of Tony Pollard by Kellen Moore, something that happened all throughout the game. And great block by CeeDee Lamb. Let's see the pylon angle. This was never in doubt. Great touchdown by Tony Pollard. All right, let's go play some defense now. Justin Herbert, one of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL. He drops down, he looks, he locks, he fires. Trayvon Diggs. That's right, baby. Trayvon getting an interception for the second straight game. The best interception of Trayvon's career. We love to see these breaks on the ball from our defenders. Way to go, Trayvon. Way to give your team the football in solid position. Let's go to CeeDee Lamb. Dak Prescott drop back, fire. Boom. Not a huge gain, but a nice one nonetheless. Nice 17-yard pickup. All right, we want to see some safety action, and there is Malik Hooker. We've been so excited to see him play. A nice and solid Dallas Cowboys debut for him. This is what we want to see from safeties. Break through the line of scrimmage, wrap up. Don't let your man get anywhere. Take away his legs. Well done, Malik Hooker. Now, Zeke Elliott saw Tony Pollard score, said, I want in on this. Nice, simple run up the middle. In for 6. Well done. Cowboys scored 14 points very early. It was nice to see the offense start off strong, fell asleep a little bit, but a very promising start nonetheless for the Cowboys. And look at Dalton Schultz handling Joey Bosa. Good for you, Dalton Schultz. Good for you. All right, let's go to the near the end of the second quarter, and this is Justin Herbert again, and he's looking, and how about that? Leighton Vander Esch. Look at you, Leighton. Great job. Whoa! That was a terrible wolf howl. I don't know what I'm thinking. Osa Digizoo in the mix. Micah Parsons there playing defensive end, but Leighton, the guy, wrapping up. Love to see this. Love to see this from Leighton Vander Esch. Now, look, I want to stop here. This is the 4th and 20 punt. This is going to be a penalty on the Cowboys for unnecessary roughness. But I want you to pay attention because we were very critical of special teams coordinator John Fossil in our postgame show here. This is 4th and 20. There are 2 minutes left. The Dallas Cowboys are up 14-11. Cowboys are going to get this ball back somewhere around their 10, 11 yard line. They still have 2 timeouts. They obviously don't have the 2-minute warning, but they have enough time and enough clock stoppages to go and get a couple of points, conceivably. 3 points obviously is the expectation in a general sense, but you're certainly crossing your fingers and hoping that you can pull a touchdown out of it. The Cowboys go on to win this game 20-17, but 3 more points at the very least would have been nice to have. But 4th and 20, John Fossil sends the house. We know that John Fossil loves to play some football in a risky way, and look what ultimately happens. There they go, and boom, there's the unnecessary roughness. That's a penalty, and look, we mentioned punt is fielded at the 10-yard line, 9-yard line. I mean, look, that's a long way to go, but this is just an unnecessary. You talk about unnecessary roughness, unnecessary. And John Fossil thinks it's holding. That's what he thinks his penalty is. This is reckless. This is reckless behavior from the Dallas Cowboys special teams coordinator, and he's putting his team in a bad position. Look at this. I mean, look at it slowed down. This is going to happen. If a punter falls down, we saw this in Sunday Night Football. If a punter falls down in any way, there's probably going to be a penalty in some way, shape, or form during the play. The Cowboys, look, you can't blame any of these Cowboys players. They're just doing what they're coached up to do. But John Fossil's playing with fire, and it almost burned the Cowboys. Speaking of burning, this was the last play of the first half, and Dak Prescott finds CeeDee Lamb, the yak god, spins out, whoop, and breaks free. And we're all getting really excited here. We're all thinking maybe. lateral to Zeke. Come on, Zeke. Please, 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 please. Oh, man. So close. So close. That was a lot of fun. Zeke's sick that he couldn't get in the end zone. This view is great. I mean, you see the spin nice right there. And then it was just open field for CeeDee Lamb. And if the angle had been just a little bit friendlier for him, you got to think maybe he scores. But Zeke just ran out of room. Great effort. Great job. Just not in the cards for the Cowboys. I know this reminded everybody of Tyreek Hill in 2017, the last time the Cowboys played the AFC West, incidentally. All right, enough of that. Let's go to the second half, and here's Zeke Elliott starting off strong. Zeke's best run of the day, best run of the season so far. I know the season's young. Nice 19-yard pickup from him. Tyron Smith with a nice block right there. Huge hole for Zeke Elliott. Great job by him. Nice burst on this play as well. We love to see this. Zeke, feed him, feed Tony Pollard, feed everybody. Just feed whoever needs to get the ball. Feed the offense as a whole. That's what we want to see. All right, everyone's scared here. I'm going to pause it again, because the Chargers were threatening right here. It's 14 up. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. We're about to go to the fourth quarter, obviously the all-decisive quarter, and we're panicked, all right, as Cowboys fans. I know you were panicked when you were watching this, but this is, there have been a lot of penalties at this point, both ways, some justifiable, some really ridiculous, some that are kind of ticky-tack, and, man, it has just been a slugfest of a game. The Chargers actually had a touchdown taken away by penalty, a rightful penalty, on this same possession, but it's 3rd and 6, and we'd seen the Chargers convert 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 10. The Chargers were just living and dying on 3rd down, and here comes an all-important 3rd and 6, and Justin Herbert tries to do just a little bit too much, and you know what's going to happen. Dan Quinn's guy, Damontae Kazee, and that right there, brilliant move from Damontae Kazee to lean back into the end zone. He knows he's not getting at least 20 yards. Great veteran presence by him, and we'll pause it right here. He gets the interception, and then right there just realizes where his left foot is, and he says, I'm just going to fall back. I'm going to take my free 20 yards. I'm going to give this ball to my offense, and I'm going to put us in the best possible position to succeed as a team. Great, great, great job by Damontae Kazee here. Nice second interception of the day for the Dallas Cowboys defense. 4 again on the season for them. Very impressive. All right, let's see Tony Pollard. Let's see your work. This is why we want to see Tony Pollard. I mean, look at this. You talk about burst, you talk about getting out in space, you talk about just being a tough physical runner, and Tony Pollard's just a mismatch. I mean, he's so much faster than almost everybody on the field. I mean, let the man run. Let the man run. Greg Zuerlein gives the Cowboys their first lead of the fourth quarter. Well done. His first field goal attempt of the game. He was a perfect 3 of 3 on kicks here. All right, here's Justin Herbert, and look at Micah Parsons. Shed his man. Go for it. Close the gap. Boom. Look at that. I mean, what a monster Micah Parsons is. And this was actually ruled a sack. Justin Herbert was ruled down, so it goes down as Micah Parsons' first sack of his career. Great job by Micah Parsons. See the Cowboys defenders doing what they can, just buying their guys time to get there. And look at Micah Parsons, how he's going to get handled here. And he's going to break free. He's going to shed his man, and he's just going to close the gap. That's the wrong angle here. But between he and Justin Herbert, here we go, Anthony Brown, do your thing. This is what look at this guy. I mean, this is just, Justin Herbert did all he could, but again, goes down as a sack. All right, game-winning field goal on the line here. You know how this ends, but there were some questions about the clock management and everything that went into this. Ultimately, the Cowboys got into field goal, makeable field goal position here. They sent out their man that they believe in. I know that we all have thoughts on that, but they send out Greg Zuerlein, and I want to stress the worst possible thing that happens here is that Greg Zuerlein misses. And what happens if Greg Zuerlein misses? It's overtime, right? And that's not ideal. But if the Cowboys had been down by 1 or 2 points or 3 points and needed this to tie the game, obviously the strategy is a little bit different, but the Cowboys had a level of comfortability here. So they send Greg Zuerlein out, and here's what happens. Come on, Greg. Come on. Boom. Right down the pipe. Way to go, Greg Zuerlein. Super proud of you, my man. Way to go. Just an incredible moment for the Cowboys. Jerry Jones, everybody's pumped. Everybody's excited. Mike McCarthy can barely smile. Dak Prescott's thrilled. Everybody's relieved. We love to say, oh, sorry, Justin. But beat the Eagles and the Giants this season. Seriously, appreciate it. Joey Bosa, good game. Great game, everybody. Great game, you. Great job wherever you watched it, wherever you listened to it. It was a good time as the Dallas Cowboys improved to 1-1. Highlights are more fun when the Cowboys win. Certainly, we do this after every single Dallas Cowboys game, so make sure you subscribe right here to the Blogging the Boys YouTube channel so you get access to all of them. We have lots of things coming out all the time, so I promise if you subscribe, you won't regret it. Subscribe also to the Blogging the Boys podcast network. We have multiple shows coming out every single day to recap and discuss all things America's team, and make sure to check out bloggingtheboys.com for the latest and greatest in the world of Dallas Cowboys coverage. I'm RJ Ochoa. You know me, of course, from Blogging the Boys, and yeah, Cowboys are 1-1, and they're going to beat the Eagles next week. Life is good, my friends. Thanks for joining us, everybody. See you next time.